Oh, hi there. Hello, YouTube. And what we're going to talk about today is collector's edition from Screen Factory, The Howling, 1981. But did you? But on side note, did you hear that Warner Bros. Now wants physical media wants physical media to make a comeback? It's already doing that. I mean, what? I don't know what they mean. I don't know. As I said in my last, speaking of, in my last video, I said that probably when I get Man and Dark City and a couple other scenes, I will review. I will review those Blu-rays / 4Ks when I get those. So it's going to take a little time. I know a lot of people will review those already, but not me, not yet. Probably next couple of videos I'll review those. Not both of them, but one at a time. Maybe both. I'm not sure yet. But here we go. Okay. Alright. So, this is from Screen Factory in. To find out what year it is. 2022. They did this Howling, directed by Joe Dante of Gremlins 2, The Hole, which I saw, which is not really that great. The Burbs, which I reviewed on my channel. Aerospace, and probably 10 other things or so. But yes, this is a slipcover. And there's the back, there's the front, there's the sides, all that good stuff. Yeah, Screen Factory did a good job on this. Imagine your first for a reality. Yep. And this is Dee Wallace, Patrick Matney, Kevin McCarthy, Slim Pickens, John Carradine, and one actor's name I can't think of right now, but he Robert Picardo, Robert Picardo of Star Trek Voyager and The Burbs and all other things, and Dick Miller is in The Howling. So Dee Wallace plays a television newscaster who gets shaken by an interview she's doing. I know this guy that likes a psycho killer, and she'd say shaken, supposedly bitten. We're not sure. And so she goes in the woods and retreat to take time off and stuff like that to hopefully, take care of herself and conquer her fears with her husband and so forth. And what she into is a coven of werewolves, female and male. And then at the end, you see the end, it's like, oh my god. Yep. Yeah, she actually transforms. During the newscast at the end when she comes back on her job. So it's good. It's pure Joe Dante with the humor and all that stuff, and some of his regulars he has like Picardo, Dick Miller, a couple others here and there. But yeah, it's very good for Dee Wallace. The the person who did the mom role in a lot of 80s and early 90s films like E.T., a bunch of 101 other things. So the 4K has a 2021/22 4K restoration by Studio Canal. Audio commentary by director Joe Dante and actors Dee Wallace, Christopher Stone, and Robert Picardo. Audio commentary by author Gary Branier. So this too, you get, same stuff except for you get also on the Blu-ray you get interview with Dee Wallace, Howling's Eternal interview with executive Stephen A. Wayne. Interview after Remark Goldblatt. Interviews with co-writer Terrence A. Winquist and stop motion animator David Allen. I forgot David Allen did stuff for this too. Make another Howling vintage featurette. Inside the Howling vintage featurette. Do it seems with actual commentary, outtakes, horrors, horror grounds, and look at the film's original locations. Theatrical trailer. Also trailers from Hell with Josh Olsen on the Howling and Stilgari and more. So you get 1.85, letterbox scan. You get UHD. You get Dolby Vision. Yeah. So Stu Canal has done good work. This is 91 minutes. 91 minutes. 91 minutes. There we go. And I'll show them both of you because I'm not going to take them out. There's a Blu-ray and a 4K, what they look like right there. So you know how to take it out. And the cover's not, and the thing inside the thing is not reversible. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but yeah. So, yeah, the 4K is great. The Blu-ray is great. Looks pretty fucking good. There goes stuff. See. Another good one by Scream Factory / Shout Factory. So, my question to you in the comments, and maybe I'll do a poll one of these days. What do you think of, 1980s horror films or films by Joe Dante, George Romero, John Landis, Argento, the guy who, Daniel Barron, Stephen King, stuff like that. But what do people think of The Howling? Because to me, it still works today. It does. Although they made 8 or 9 of these things. 2's okay. 2 is on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome, but I don't know if that's in print anymore. All the rest either went to Blu-ray or have not come out on any form except for possible videotape and DVD. One they won't put out is The Howling 7. Because that is funny. Because there's no big stars except there's an actor from 4 or 5 that's in 7. It's very, very weird how that Howling timeline goes. But it's mostly the locals. The locals are the actors in the film. Where it was shot in that small town, no actors. It's all locals except for 1 or 2 actors are in it. All the rest are the people who live in the town. But you watch on streaming or whatever, it's nobody owns it. Nobody wants to put it out. I don't know if there's rights to it or it's money. But that should be released because that is funny. That is unlike any Howling, the Howling or Howling, whatever that's called, movie I've ever seen. It's one of those so bad it's good because you have so much scene and tell people stand up. It's ridiculous. But it's supposed to be that way. I'm not sure. Nobody knows for sure. But some people like the Howling movies. I don't want to see the remake. And they made 7 of them, or 8, and then the remake they did in 2012 or 11, and they haven't made any since. But a lot of them I don't like. Just I like. 2 is it's nah. Anybody that likes it, that's for them, but I don't want it. I don't. I'm sorry, people out there, but As for wrestling, I haven't seen those in a long time, but 7 I saw. I don't remember seeing it, and I watch it like, okay, I get what they meant. I get what they meant by the locals. Why it's funny, why it's just stupid and ridiculous, and fun, I guess. But I don't think they meant it to be funny. I'm not sure. By the way, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy all guys the rest of your day. And my plans for the following weeks, I'm not sure yet. I may go through stuff I may get rid of, I may sell, and you guys can see that. And review newer releases in the next couple weeks, depending what I get or don't get, or maybe older ones, depending what I get. But I'm not these other YouTubers that get everything in sight, because they doing this for more years than I am, which is good for them. More power to them. But get all stuff from studios, and I don't know if they ever return them or not, and get all these about 200 movies for free every month, and blah 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 blah, or spend $500-$600 on films, which I can't do, which I wish I could, but I can't, because I can't afford it. And then it's one of the stuff it's like nobody wants, nobody likes, nobody's heard of, or it sucks. I said before, anybody that bought the Jade 4K for Finger Syndrome knows it's a convoluted mess, and not in a good way. It sucks. It just doesn't go anywhere, and it's bullshit. I didn't care for Destroy All Monsters, because I thought, I like Jonah Ray as an actor, and from Mystery Science Theater 3000, but is it a good horror film? Nope, it's not. It's mediocre at best. Mediocre. I mean, I can understand people getting a 4K of The Dark Half, The Golden Child, Dirty Work, if you like that. To me, Dirty Work is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know if for sure if I like Norm Macdonald's all that dry humor or not. I do like some of it. Just the movie as a whole, I kind of like half and half. Golden Child is okay, but it's like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Dark Half, I'm kind of like 80% there, 20%. This or this. But I may have get that one down the road. And I was swimming to Cambodia, but I don't think most people or younger than me are going to sit through a 90-minute movie where a guy just does a lecture and talk, which is entertaining to me, but probably not entertaining to a lot of people. And I heard that, and one thing's for sure, the VSU may be Grease 2. That's what Vinegar Syndrome is getting in July, is Grease 2. 4K. They can have it. I don't like it. I'm not, as I said, not a big fan of musicals. I'm not. Some films I'm okay with, like The Lion King, Nightmare Before Christmas. Depends what it is, I'm okay with it. Grease 2. You can bite it, you can have it, you can eat it. I don't care. Some are gentle when they're going to put in 4K. They got 2 or 3 left. Our gentle films are not on 4K, so depending on what they're going to put there. And there's just a random shit, and the partner labels hope it's a couple things I want for them put on Blu-ray or 4K that haven't been, or was made for a different country but not up here and not for US. And I hope people, and due to the fact that some YouTubers say, "Oh, what's coming for Blue?" People know what's coming for Blue. You don't need YouTubers to say that, because why? Because you got a site that does that for us, and know what's coming out, and then they hear of everything anyway. So I might see YouTubers go, "What's new for Blue?" We already know. We can look. We can research. We don't need somebody else's advice on that. Plus, my channel is not gonna lie. Sorry, my bad. I screwed up. But it's live, so I'm live. So, I'm on my channel, so it's my channel. I can do whatever say I want, and everybody's entitled to an opinion, and that is true. But I'm saying is, I don't lie on this channel. I'm not faking on this channel. I'm telling you how it is, bluntly, and what I think and what I believe in, all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna fool you. I'm not gonna be greedy. Or say, or buy 4Ks or Blu-rays of stuff that I'm gonna hate. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it to my audience. I'm not gonna do it to myself. I'm not gonna do that on my channel. So anyway, any comments, any comments or suggestions is appreciated. I said I appreciate our subscribers and look forward to newer ones. And that's it. So until next, then next video, then all right, bye.